Hi, good morning everybody. Dr. Bob here. Welcome to week 7. So quickly, let me get to the midterms. The midterm results overall were great. I thought as a class, very good work. About the only criticisms I would offer to some of you is in your conclusions, and here's why. When you're writing an academic paper, keep in mind the long-term goal for many of you as career professionals may be that you want to publish. And as any grad student can tell you, you do a really good paper and you may just work that into a publication someday. And here's why, to me, the conclusion is so important. Because honestly, here's what happens when you send that to a reviewer. I'm a reviewer for several academic journals. When you send that in to see if you can get a journal to publish it, it comes to a reviewer like me anonymously. And too often, reviewers get these thrown at them, and we do it on a volunteer basis. And I'm going to tell you what happens. They read the introduction, they'll read the abstract, read the introduction. Now, if they're interested in the research methods, they might read that as well. But I'm going to tell you, most of them are going to skip to the conclusion, right? That's what they want to know. What did you find out? So you always need a very strong conclusion whenever you're doing a paper, so that'll translate into an academic article for you, and hopefully you get it published someday. So just a tip there. Otherwise, again, great job on the midterms. I think you all nailed it. And what I liked was I saw that you didn't all answer the same question. I've had that happen before, so I'm glad to see that there was a lot of variety and interest excuse me, in the class. All right, the discussion board. Look, again, as I said last week, our numbers have dwindled. We're really down, I think, now to about 6 participants in the discussion board, so I'm going to throw myself in there. I did this week. And again, please don't feel like you got to agree with me, or, maybe you're one of those people who feels like you got to disagree with the professor. And that's okay, too, if that's really where you're at. But at any rate, don't feel like you got to kiss my butt in there or other than engage with me in the discussion board if you wish. And that's why I've always kind of stayed out of it, just because there are sometimes those interaction problems. So hopefully that won't be the case this time. All right, the last thing I want to talk to you about is your papers coming up here. The paper is due shortly, in a few weeks I believe. I'll have to go check the date myself, but it's coming up. And again, I want to emphasize and stress that the paper is about 1/3 of your grade. So it's very important that you get it done, that you do a good job on it. And if you're one of those who still maybe is lagging behind, you've had some issues and you need to catch up, look, I'm going to remind you, if you want, I'll reset the quiz for you. I'll give you some extended time on the midterm exam, but you got to catch up the work here. The discussion boards cannot be made up. So again, if you're in that boat, look, there's plenty more points left this term. You can still get a passing grade if that's your issue, why you haven't been participating in the last few weeks. We can get you, maybe not caught up all the way, but we can get you to where you'll at least get a good passing grade in the course. So that's it. That's all I've got for you today. Again, as always, if there's any questions, comments, concerns, I'm always here if you want to send me a draft of your paper that's coming up. And otherwise, I hope you all have a great week, and I'll talk to you all later.